feel today? Ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's hunt now! Let's hunt now! Let's go! Let's hunt! We ready! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it!
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yap, 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 yap. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin strap. It's embarrassing. Yap, 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 yap. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We ready? I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! It's a wrap. Game over.
Nah, it ain't over. It's just time for a quick one, man. It's just time for a quick one. And let me take this off because it's like messing up my head and stuff like that. Let me take this off. I got to go. Here we are. Here we are. Hey, fast break edition of Winning Wednesday. You know what that means. We got to get right to. We got to get right to who won on the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. And we got to get to our power rankings. And I'm going to give you a little bit of who I think is going to win this coming week. So let me just say this real quick. We had 85 contestants this week in the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Only 63 of them counted. 85, 63 counted. That's 12 that were late, and they were late. And in fact, one of the people that was late had 13 wins. 13 wins. So Sam D, I don't know you, bro, but all I can tell you is I'm sorry. I can't help you at all. We cannot count your victory at all. You will not win the $50. I understand he's emailed a couple of the interns, but no, there's nothing we can do, bro. Got to have them in by 5 p.m. Central every Thursday. Now, this week's going to be a little different. I'll tell you about that this week. But, Sam, all I'm going to ask you is do it again, bro. Do it again. But, again, 63 out of 85. That's a great job. A lot of support for the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Had some first-time players this week. So let's get right to it. All right. This week's winner. This week's winner of the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up. First of all, let me say congratulations to all of the, God, there's so many of them. A lot of people had 10 wins. That was the magic number this week, 10 and 9. So let me go above that. Let me say congratulations to the 11 win folks. Congratulations to Maceo. I was calling him Macy. He sent me a message. My name is Maceo. My mama don't like it when folks cut my name off. You got it, bro. Maceo it is. King Doc got in there with 11 wins this week. Rico, man, I'm trying to tell you, Rico and Rio have clicked in with something. Those twins from TSU have clicked on something. He had 11 wins, and Milo came in strong with 11 wins. Congratulations to the 11 win folks. But unfortunately, it did not come down to 11 wins. It came down to 12 because, again, Sam D had 13, and boom, didn't get it in time. Only got one wrong, Sam. I mean, for real, bro. Do it again. All right, so big shout out to T Smalls. What's going on, T Smalls? I don't know where you're from. I don't know you, but congratulations. You had 12 wins. And Manny, I think is from San Antonio. Manny, what's going on, dog? Long time No Talk To. Thanks for tuning in to the show after many, many years. Manny used to follow us when I used to do sports for the San Antonio station, who was part of the KWWJ, KYOK family. So, Manny, again, thanks for finding us and coming in strong. Manny came in strong with 12 wins. So we got to go to the tiebreaker between T. Smalls and Manny B. The final score was 21-17 with the Philadelphia Eagles outlasting, dodging a long touchdown pass to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's get to the scores. Manny came in strong with 31-27. That was the final score there. But I'll be god dogged if T. Smalls didn't come in with 21-20. He was only off by 3 points. So T. Smalls, bro, I don't know you. I'm going to need you to hit us back. Give us your Cash App or your Zelle so that we can get you your $50. And man, again, however you found us, thank you for tuning in to the lunch break. Again, 12 wins got it done. Final score was absolutely close, down by 3. I got to give some love to Milo, though. If it had come down to 11 wins and it had gone to the tiebreaker, Milo had the exact final score. Milo, big time, had the exact final score. So he would not have lost. It took 12 wins to beat him. And then again, somebody had 13 wins. They did not get their wins in on time. All right, so let's do this real quick. Let's go to the standings. Let's go to the current standings. Let's go to the current standings of the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge, or Pick'em Challenge, Pick'em Challenge right now. If it ended today, boy, look at that. We would have a huge tie for the top 6. Andrea is at number 1. Duval is at number 2, and they've gone to the tiebreakers to kind of differentiate them. Number 3 would be Rio. Number 4 would be Chi-Town. Number 5 would be Erica, Delano, Troy, and Rico. They would round out what we call the top 6. So all of them would compete for $500 cash if it ended today. But look how close it is. Alexis is right there, only 3 off of the top 6. CJ, only 3 off of the top 6. Football G, quiet dude, but getting it in. He's only 3 off of the top 6. Britt over there in Georgia, only 3 off of the top 6. Jeremy up in Fort Worth, only 4 off of the top 6. ADD, Brian C, Danny over in New Orleans, Jamie and Mark, I think they're over in Boston. I had them somewhere else, but I think they're over in the Boston area. King Doc, only 5 off. Miss Pearl, with her quiet self, is only 6 off. Kevin M is only 6 off. Naomi is only 7 off. Clarence, you hanging in there, bro. Don't give up, Clarence. Kevin L is 8 off. T-Bone, 8 off. Courtney Harden, only 8 games out of the top 6. So again, congratulations to all of y'all. Hey, y'all do me a favor while I'm thinking about it. Y'all keep Alexis in your prayers. Her brother was found dead, and I want y'all to keep her in your prayers. Alexis is one who's been with us since the beginning. Again, I want y'all to keep her in your prayers. She had death in her family. I want y'all to keep her in your prayers. So again, congratulations to T. Smalls. And right now, again, the top 6 is crowded. Andrea, Duval, Rio, Chi-Town, Erica with a K, Delano, Troy, and Rico would all compete for $500. I think that's going to shift. Pretty soon. All right, so now that was my quick one. Let me take a quick break, and then I'm coming back with some more right after this on the lunch break. Winning Wednesday, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS.
If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show. BS3 Network proudly presents
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
My name is Dennis Jeter, and I won $500 on the lunch money from the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
Right, don't give up. You still got a chance to get in and win that $500 cash. Now, listen, we got to get to this real quick. For tomorrow's games, you know, it's the holiday. We got 3 games tomorrow, and let me tell you when those games have to be in by. Let me tell you when those picks have to be in by. So you got the Packers and the Lions at 11:30 Central. I got to have those picks to me by 10:30 Central. I know that's going to bother some folks, but get them in tonight. 10:30 Central a.m. If you're on the East Coast, that's 11:30 your time. If you're on the if you're in the mountain area, that's 9:30 your time. If you are on the West Coast, that's 8:30 your time. Gotta have them by 10:30 Central. Gotta have them by 10:30 Central. I want them by 10 o'clock, but I'm gonna give you that half hour because I know it's the holidays. A lot of folks are rolling. So get them in. How do you get them in? Text them 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005, or email them aj@jonesmediaandent.com. That's aj@jonesmediaandent.com. Don't forget, gotta have the final score for the Monday night game, Bears and Vikings, exact final score for both teams. And then that way you will win the tiebreaker if it comes down to it, if you're closest. All right. So let's run through these games real quick. All right. So early game tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central. You got the Packers at the Lions. I'm going Detroit football. The afternoon game, you've got the Commanders at the Cowboys, one of the biggest rivalries in the sport. I'm going Cowboys. They go to 8-3. All right, and then the late game tomorrow, you've got 49ers at Seattle. I'm telling you, Seattle is struggling because of their quarterback injury, but I think Geno Smith is going to play. They're at home. I'm picking an upset in that one. I'm picking an upset of Seattle over the 49ers in that one. Don't at me. I believe I'm going to be right in that one. Then on the Friday, the Black Friday game on Amazon, you got the Dolphins at the Jets. I'm going Dolphins. And then on Sunday, Panthers at the Titans, going Tennessee. And then the battle for first place in the AFC South. Whoever wins that game will have possession of the first place spot in the AFC South. That's the Houston Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going Houston in a close one at home. Then you've got the Patriots at the Giants. I can't see New England going 2-9. I just can't do that. I'm going Patriots. Saints at the Falcons. That's a big rivalry as well. Falcons are at home. They've been struggling. I'm going to go Saints on the road. Steelers at Cincinnati. Joe Burrow out for the rest of the season. Steelers find a way to win that. They fired their offensive coordinator. They shouldn't have some of the drama that they got going. I'm going Steelers, rallying around the new OC. All right, Buccaneers at the Colts. Oh, God, I got to talk about Jim Irsay before I get off this thing today. Again, on the road, I'm going Tampa Bay. Browns at the Broncos. Broncos stay hot, but the Browns get the win on the road. All right, Rams at the Cardinals. I'm going Rams. Bills at the Eagles. I'm going Eagles. Chiefs at the Raiders. I'm going Chiefs. Ravens at the Chargers. I'm going Ravens. Bears and Vikings. I am going Vikings. I am going Vikings on Monday night. Final score there, 24-21. 24-21. All right, that's what I got. That's what I got. Again, got to have your picks in by 10:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Central, 11:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 in the Mountain area, 8:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Got to have them in. You can text them. You can email them. You can send them tonight. You can send them tonight. All right, let's get to the power rankings. Let's get to the power rankings, and then we'll get out of here. Power rankings, power rankings. Let's go quarterbacks first. Let's go quarterbacks first. All right, here we go. Here we go. Quarterback power rankings. At number 1, Brock Purdy. Passer rating of 115.1, completing 70% of his passes. He had a perfect passer rating from this past weekend. Tua Tagovailoa has been either 1 or 2 all season long. Tua is at number 2, 106, passer rating 70%. And mama, there go that man. Russell Wilson got his team rolling. I think 4-game win streak. Coaches finally left him alone, and Russ is out there cooking. 104.3, 69% of his passes. That says C.J. Stroud. Interns were rushing trying to get that to me, and I didn't edit it. So that's Lamar Jackson coming in at number 4, 100.1, 70% on the passer rating. All right, at number 5, you got Justin Herbert. Team is struggling, but he's trying to do his thing. He's at number 5. Number 6, there's C.J. Stroud. Threw 3 interceptions, but team got the win, and now they are competing for first place in the AFC South. Josh Allen at number 7, got a new offensive coordinator. He's lighting it up again. Jared Goff at number 8, got his team rolling at the number 1 spot in the NFC North. All right, number 9, Justin Fields. Look at that. Look at that. Team's not winning, but Justin came back balling, 93.3 on the passer rating, completed 63% of his passes. At number 10, you've got Trevor Lawrence. Number 11, there go BM. At number 12, again, injured, but I believe he's going to play tomorrow. Geno Smith. I think they play on – when do they play? I think he's going to play. At number 13, Will Levis. I talked bad about him yesterday, but Will Levis, 13 highest passer rating from this past week. Number 14, you got Tommy DeVito, who got the start for the Giants. And then at number 15, Sam Howell. Let me go through these real quick with no commentary. Real quick. At number 1, Brock. Number 2, Tua. Number 3 is Russ. Number 4, Lamar. Number 5, Justin. Number 6, CJ. Number 7, Josh Allen. Number 8 is Jared Goff. Number 9, Justin Fields. Number 10, Trevor Lawrence. Number 11, Baker. Number 12, Geno. Number 13 is Will Levis. Number 14, Tommy DeVito. And number 15, Sam Howell. Okay, so that is your quarterback power ranking. All right, let me get them off, and let's go to the league power rankings. League power rankings. Let's go real quick. Where they at? That's what happens when I run the show, man. I mess something up. All right, NFL power rankings. Okay, let's go. At number 15, coming in, the New Orleans Saints, 5-5. At number 14, you got Denver. I think this is the first time they've been in our power rankings. We got them at number 14. 4-game winning streak will do that for you. Number 13, Minnesota. At number 12, you got Buffalo. Some folks don't like me having Buffalo way down there. They're 6-5. You are what your record says you are. Number 11 is Pittsburgh. Number 10, Seattle. Number 9, I've got Houston. Houston is the only 6-4 team coming off of a win, so that's why I've got them at the top of the 6-4s. At number 8, San Francisco, 7-3. Number 7, you got the Miami Dolphins at 7-3. Number 6, you got Cleveland at 7-3. Somebody said to me, well, if Cleveland played San Francisco, do I think that San Francisco would win? No, I think Cleveland defense is balling. They give Brock some problems. At number 5, you got Dallas. Number 4, Kansas City. And I've got them at number 4 over the 7-3s because of who they lost to and how they lost. They could have won that game. You know, wide receiver pulls that in. It's a different conversation. Got them at number 4. Number 3 is Baltimore. Number 2, Detroit. And number 1 at 9-1, we've got the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. One more, and then I'm out of here. The SWAC Power Rankings. Again, I said to you yesterday that 2 coaches have been let go in the division, and that is the head coach of Southern University and the head coach of Texas Southern University. So here we go. Number 1, undefeated in the SWAC, FAMU. Number 2, Prairie View on their way to the SWAC championship game where they will take on FAMU December 2nd in down there in Florida. At number 3, you got Alcorn at 6-2. Number 4, Alabama State. Number 5, Jackson State. Weird to see them down there so far. Number 6, you got Grambling, Hugh Jackson getting in the win column. Number 7, of course, they've got Southern in the Bayou Classic. That'll be coming up this weekend. Number 7, you got Southern at 4-3. Number 8, Alabama A&M. Number 9, Bethune-Cookman. Number 10, I've got Texas Southern. I sure wanted to put them down to number 11 and put Arkansas Pine Bluff over them since Pine Bluff beat them. But Pine Bluff only one win in the SWAC at number 11. At number 12 is Mississippi Valley. All right, that's what I got. That's what I have. Those are my power rankings for the lunch break this week. Let me get to some of your comments, and then I got to go. I have got to go. All right, Erica with a K threw up the Mizzou emojis. Well, Mizzou took a loss at the hands of Jackson State men's basketball. How about that? Keith Hennig said, "Hey AJ." Ben Sutter III said, "Good afternoon. What's up, dog?" Hey Ben. Courtney Harden said, "AJ, what's good? How's my team doing?" CJ, you're almost in there, brother. Hold on. Let me get to the rankings again. CJ, you got a shot, brother. You got to come on strong, though. You got to come on strong, CJ. Look at you. Look at you. You're right here, CJ. Where are you? Hold on. Courtney Harden. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Yeah. You're down there at tied for 23rd, brother. Tied for 23rd. You're only 8 out of the top 6. Only 8 out of the top 6. So, man, you got some work to do, but it can be done, man. Just pick as strong as you can for the rest of the season, man. The rest of the season, and you can get up in there, bro. You can get up in there. That is your record. You got 100 wins, and, again, you're at 23rd. So, bruh, pick well, man. Pick well. I want to see you in there for that money. And your Eagles are definitely number 1, man. There ain't no argument about that. Anybody arguing that doesn't know football. All right, so here's what I wanted to say real quick before I go. Jim Irsay got one on one of those podcasts and got to running his mouth about his arrest a while back when he was inebriated, under the influence, had a bunch of money and a bunch of drugs in the car. Jim Irsay wants us to believe that he's a victim some kind of way and that he was racially profiled because he is a white billionaire. Because he literally said he would not have gotten pulled over if he were not a white billionaire. Let me tell you, 2 people right now that I can't stand to save my gut doggone life is Jim Harbaugh and Jim Irsay. Y'all literally are making a mockery of stuff that y'all should be taking very seriously. If you don't know the importance of driving under the influence and the number of people who have lost family members, who have suffered horrific losses because of ignorant, selfish like you, who think it's okay to drive under the influence. And as a billionaire, you had so many opportunities to not do it. You could have hired a limo. You could have hired a personal driver. You could have had somebody fly you out. But no, you'd rather make a mockery of it so you can send some kind of sarcastic message to people who are racially profiled for being black, who are racially profiled for being brown, who are racially profiled for other reasons. You'd rather send a sarcastic message than to realize that you are tap dancing on something that you shouldn't even touch. And if you're that ignorant and you're that selfish, then bro, again, you don't deserve to be a billionaire. You don't. You don't deserve the grace of all that money. You don't deserve the blessing. It hadn't made you smarter. Jim Irsay, you're trash. Jim Harbaugh, you're trash. Both of y'all, trash. I gotta go. Tomorrow's a holiday. We should be talking about Thanksgiving. Instead, we're talking about idiots. So as always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I truly do love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Tune in. I don't think Chris Gardner's going to do a show to do tomorrow. We'll do a replay. One of the Houston Roundball Review takeovers, and then we'll do a show for Coach Cole on Friday. He did send me content for that. So y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. If you're traveling, be safe on the road or in the air, however you're traveling. If you're hanging out with family, man, be nice, be kind. If they're giving you trash, just find a container to put it in and keep rolling. All right, y'all. We will talk to y'all on the other side of the holiday. Y'all take good care.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. Number 1, the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, reports some 30 million people will be traveling by air this holiday week. AAA reports that 55.5 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home in 2023, with 49.1 million people driving. And Fox Weather predicts that a powerful storm will affect 30 states before the holiday week is over. In addition to the travel time in the air, weather will also affect travel time to the airports, but also to Mima and Papa's house as well. Number 2, it's the holiday season where families get together and have discussions about all types of life topics. In these political times, it can become the most divisive of family topics. The What You Need to Know newsletter, led by Cameron Riley, gives you tips on how to handle political conversations to keep emotions from bubbling over. Number 3, Black smokers are less likely to be screened for lung cancer, and the differences in smoking habits between black and white people in this country may be the reason, according to new research. For this study, researchers reviewed federal government data from 1965 to 2012 and found black smokers are less likely than whites to start smoking in their late teens, but also less likely to quit as they get older. The study also found that black smokers use fewer cigarettes a day than their white counterparts. Number 4, in 2017, Andrea Jenkins made history as the first out black trans woman elected to public office in the U.S., representing the 8th Ward in Minneapolis. Last year, she made history once again when she won her election as City Council President. Since her time in office, Andrea Jenkins has garnered rent protections, paid family leave for city workers, and declared both racism and climate change as public health emergencies. Number 5, Prince Mondagai Benson has been missing from Baltimore, Maryland since November 14th. The 31-year-old was last seen in the 5000 block of Liberty Heights Avenue around 6 p.m. According to his family, Prince was dropped off to purchase a car from a private seller. He has not been seen since. Anyone with information on this man's disappearance, please go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Peace in the mind starts with your mindset. All right. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Sybil's Book Club is back with children's authors and some of my favorite people, Derek Barnes and Kim Nelson Ingram. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. Barbara Scotia College and HBCU in Concord, North Carolina needs our help. The What You Need to Know team is asking supporters, alumni, and friends of Barbara Scotia to help them meet their immediate and pressing needs by donating to help Barbara Scotia Rise. Please join the thousands of donors from around the world who are stepping up to save one of the nation's oldest HBCUs. Please visit SybilWilkes.com for more information. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
My name is James Jr., and I won $500 on the lunch break for keeping up with the Jonas Bracket Challenge.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.